If you were watching one of my previous volumes, you will remember that we dealt in some detail with the recovery of tankers. And if you understood what we were discussing there, then you'll quickly be able to identify this particular tanker, which can be carrying anything very horrible, but not gasoline. The operator here has come up with his own solutions for getting the cushions that we make underneath his loads. It amuses me greatly that for years we had a problem when making round cushions that never would stay underneath, that now we've made a square cushion which is so good and never slips that sometimes it's very difficult to get it under the load. So he devised these large pieces of wood with holes in the corner to slip the cushions underneath. You see it there. Now, of course, you don't lift on those, that would be dangerous. Here you see the high pressure cushion working at 80 pounds per square inch, doing the initial lift. Here's a perfect rig out for lifting the end of the tank, where the majority of the weight is, assisting the air cushions to do their lift and roll. First important factor with the tanker, of course, is checking for leaks. This looks like one of those very long ones. It's obviously very heavy. And when we've been given the okay to start recovery, then it's a matter of applying the two wreckers, as you see here, ideally situated with the cushions doing all the heavy work. Of course, these tankers with the reinforcing ribs are very strong indeed. You'll never hurt them. But even so, it's as well to make sure that the cushions are placed so that they push most strongly on the reinforcing ribs. It's extremely important that you do not allow the wreckers to do any lifting. If you do, the cushions will come out. And remember this on any job you do. If a cushion comes out, then it's because you have taken the weight off it in some way. And as we go into this video further, you'll see sometimes that a bad balancing of pressures can cause this. Here's a different type of tanker being lifted with the older type of square orange cushions, known as a Model 84, for lifting 84 inches high. This is a fuel tanker, and we're faced here with the normal problem of getting our first purchase so that we can get it enough off the ground to start it on its way. Interestingly, the user there has started off with one of the old type black round cushions, which are now very seen very infrequently, but make quite good starters, and if you have any, I should hang on to them for that purpose. Combining the straps with the cushions, as we see here, provides a controlled, steady rollover. It's not necessary with a loaded tank to do a controlled drop. There is absolutely no danger that it will go over the other way, provided the road is level. And of course the tires are inflated. You remember we've talked about this in several previous issues. But look at that for a perfect job. You remember I told you where the cushions should be on a tank? Well, that's exactly right. They're all leaning into the load, and if ever you wanted convincing that a cushion must have a leaning shape, as it were, then this must be the argument. Now, of course, he's pulling the weight off so the cushions come out. But here's a big point, and never forget it. These cushions stand where they are inflated. A round cushion, if you're tempted to buy round cushions, will fall over and you'll have no safety should the strap break on the wrecker.